Hello everybody, my name is, and yes, I did record this on the same day as the last announcement I did because I am lazy and I didn't feel like changing my shirt. So you get past Eli. Funnily enough, I actually did record this on my birthday. So happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Eli. Yay, I'm 25 and I hate how quickly life is happening. You know, it's scary to say the least, but here we are. So what's going on? Well, single 2's out now, Man-Made Horrors from my album, Diode. Wasn't that great? So it's gonna be everywhere. Lyric video is gonna be on YouTube. Links in my description, links everywhere. If you feel like you really want to, you could DM me for a link. I will give it to you. I don't know how happy I'll be about it, but I will give you a link nonetheless if you DM me. This is not a call to action. Don't actually DM me, but if you did, I am not afraid. It's the most mixed signal call to action I've ever given out. So Man-Made Horrors, one of my favorites off the album. I had a really fun time doing the vocals on this one. I had a really fun time writing it. Yeah, it's good. So that's single 2's whatever, it's out, go listen to it, but that's not actually why I'm here. I could have just, made an announcement on Instagram about it, but what am I here talking to you guys for? Well, I wanted to take some time. I wanted to go through the track list of the album. I wanted to explain what this album actually means to me on a deeper level, because it's crazy, but artists actually put in a lot of work into what the art means. And I know that's such a shocker to most of you guys out there, but I promise it's true. You could ask any artist and they would tell you like, oh, my art means something. And you'd be like, whatever, shut up. So Tracklist, what's on this album? So number 1, we got Become Machine. You've already heard that a million times. It is the opener to the album. Number 2, we got City of Circuits. Mysterious, I know, isn't that great? I love the little City of Circuits because it's like C and then C again, it's a little bit of alliteration. Whatever, shut up, I'm not interesting. After that, we have Dance of the Gears. That is my fiance's favorite off the album. It is one of my favorites too, I love it. We got Man-Made Horrors, which is the track that's out right now. Go listen to it, please. I beg you. Please give me listeners. I would love if you listen to my stuff. Number 5, we have Synthetic Algorithms. Now, aren't all algorithms synthetic? And I answer that. Yes, I believe so. So it's not interesting. It's not a very interesting title, but it is cool. Number 6, End of All That Is. It's a very on the nose name for the ending track of the album. I know, but bear with me. You just have to trust in the process, I promise. You may be thinking there's actually a lot more to the album than that. There's more tracks and stuff. Why have I been skipping over that? They're just kind of like intros or transitions, so you really don't have to worry about them. You don't have to listen to them. In fact, I don't blame you if you don't want to, but I thought they were cool, and I thought they played into the album. And, maybe there's one person out there who's like, man, that one track, Subdue Desire, I play that every day. It's my favorite. I'm gonna show it to my kids. They're gonna love it. I'm gonna show it to my wife. She's gonna hate it, but that's okay. If you're out there and you actually prefer the transitory tracks over the actual full tracks that I did, I'll pay you money to not have that be your favorite, because that would be really disheartening. So there's a track list, a nice little 6-song plus album, EP, whatever you want to call it. It's tough because everybody's has these definitions for what an album and an EP is, and I'm sure there's some static definition out there, but I really can't be asked to actually figure out what those are. And I'm lazy enough to where it doesn't matter. It's an album. It's roughly 30 minutes of music, and you get what you get. If it's an EP at the end of the day, so be it, but I'm still gonna call it an album. So take that. Yeah, that'll show them. So what is this album about? Well, the album is about a guy who gets turned into a machine. Very interesting, because the first track is titled Become Machine, I know, but the rest of the album is him dealing with the consequences of that action, such as trying to deal with all the new parts in his brain and his body, trying to deal with the horrors of having to almost live forever now, longer than you were meant to, having to deal with code in your brain, and also a slew of lovely things that you can bring up at family dinners with no regrets. That's what the album is about. But what does it mean? What does it mean to me? Why did I do this? Why does a bassist go out of their way to record a full album. So if you didn't know things about me, I have a stepdad. His name is John Banghart II, and he is a absolutely phenomenal musician. He was a very big inspiration to me growing up musically. He played in quite a few bands around. He was gigging like a lot when I was a kid, like almost every weekend he was doing some kind of gig, playing with some kind of band. And it was very inspiring. And I remember there was a tale that he would tell. When I was a youngster, he would open up the archives and tell me this little story of his, right? Where when he was starting out as a musician and starting his own stuff, he got together with a few of his buddies and created his own project called Io, like the god Io, you know, pictured here, if I could find one. And you know, I don't think I've ever actually listened to Io myself, but the story was nonetheless very inspiring and it meant a lot to me. I couldn't tell you why. So when I now that I'm doing this like legit, you know, it's one of those things where I wanted to kind of pay homage. I wanted to kind of pay homage, if that's how you say it. I wanted to pay homage to the guy who kind of inspired me to pick up a bass in general. And so I wanted to do something similar to that. And the only thing I could think of was like, oh, I wanted to do Dio, because adding the D means two, because there's die in there, like DI, you know. And you know, I was thinking about it, and Dio is kind of a really stupid name. I don't think it's a great album name, so I'm like, well, what is this even, like, come on, you could do better. And I was like, well, what about, hear me out with this crazy idea, what if we just added an extra, you called it diode, like the electrical component, because I'm an engineer, and the you know, it's like the little diode thing. Wouldn't that be cool? So that's why I named it Diode, because it is the continuation of what Io means to me, at least. It's probably a really big far cry from what, you know, my stepdad did musically, but in my head, in my own little special head canon, it is the continuation, and it is the one way I could give my proper thanks to the man who inspired me to pursue being in bands and playing bass. So it means a lot to me. To the rest of you guys out there, that probably meant nothing, and you're like, okay, can this guy shut up now? And you know, I'm with you. I want myself to shut up now. So make sure to go check out Man-Made Horrors, out now, all platforms. Go check out the lyric video. Go check out the audio visualizer. Make sure to go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook if you're over the age of 50. And if you are, why are you watching a 25-year-old make music? It's kind of weird. Don't you have like Led Zeppelin to go listen to or something? I kid. I actually hate Led Zeppelin. It's actually the hottest take I could say.